DeGuy. The Gulls keeping the pressure on while short-handed. Junior Mounties still trying to mount something here. Vogel passes over. Puck drifts. DeGuy is going to let it go, and the Gulls are going to get a chance here. DeFeo on a breakaway. He fires a shot, and it's saved by Peterson. Peterson with the right blocker. And DeGuy is going to pass, and they're going to call this offsides with 22 seconds to go.
Now here we go. We're getting chippy right outside of that right corner, right over here. Punch is being thrown. There we go. Some activities in the background as we speak. Punch is being thrown. Now let's see the verdict here after the ref decides what penalties, Andrew.
Man, we've already seen a few penalties in this game, and that fight might have just added a few more. Fight night here in Woonsocket early on. And a player from each team is going to head to the box now.
Both will be most likely some 5-minute majors unless if they got ejected.
I don't think they got ejected. Lusikia in the box now alongside DeGuy. Going to be 5-on-4 now as we have 9 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. 2 minutes on the advantage for the Junior Mounties.
Yes, right now, yes. The Long Island Gulls player has got a penalty for initiating the fight, so that's going to be interesting now to see what they can do.
So it'll be 5-on-4 for the next 22 seconds before being even straight. The third penalty that we've seen in this one. Two minutes for roughing the call against DeGuy.
Unfortunate penalty for the Gulls, but now it's Junior Mounties' time to capitalize.
They haven't been able to capitalize yet, Jake, off of the power play advantage they have held for the last minute and 40 seconds or so. They're going to win this face-off, though. New unit on the ice. Connor Watson fires to the boards. Kobe Francis trying to get possession now. And that is going to be chipped away. An attempt there by Fitzgibbon comes up short. And now the man advantage has expired. It's going to be poked away from Isaacs. And Watson's going to have to retreat. Junior Mounties zone now. Fitzgibbon tries setting up Isaacs. It's no good, but the shot from Kearney also no good. Kobe Francis takes a deep shot, but it is saved by Cameron. What a rifle shot there, Jake.
Good offensive pressure by the Junior Mounties. Just their puck control today, the way how they're drawing up everything, just coming to play, basically, Andrew.
Absolutely. It was certainly not easy for the Junior Mounties, but they kept the pressure there, and now they'll get another face-off. It's Nico Bromley. He's going to lose the face-off there. The Gulls are going to get possession now. Cohen across to Serrata. It's going to be dug out now by Buffon. To DeGuy, who's fresh out of the penalty box. Battle along the boards, and it's going to skip deep into the Junior Mounties zone, causing a foot race. Who's going to get there first? It is going to be a heavy hit there by number 10, Giacomo Caleri, as the Junior Mounties try to get possession, and a stick is going to come loose. 7:49 here in the first. Jake, what did you see there?
A bunch of hard hits. Hard hits. After that fight, Andrew, I think it motivated both teams to start going at each other a little bit aggressively from what I'm seeing.
Oh, absolutely. This has definitely become a chippy affair early on in this one. Now the front line is back up. Vades loses the face-off, but Buffon is going to get there. Zachary Buffon passes over. Tipped along the zones, and now Junior Mounties are still going to get it. Deep in the junior Mountie zone, going back and forth and scoring is number 26, Kobe Francis, back forth, top shelf, and this one's all tied up. Absolutely. The chants are rising here at Adelaide Arena as the goal from number 26, Kobe Francis. He took him back and forth, and he took him top shelf, evening this game up at 1. Van Molen. So Kobe Francis out of Gatineau, Quebec, gets things evened up for the junior Mounties. It was a gorgeous Pasternakian goal, if I might add. And now the junior Mounties will get it back in their zone. They get possession. Now Van Mullen is going to have to retreat. Passes out of the neutral zone. Vogel can't corral it. And the Gulls are going to try to get out of their own zone. Brown fires a pass over. And now the junior Mounties are going to get it back. Vogel loses possession, and Brown's going to chip it away, but Vogel gets it back. Vogel fires a shot. It's dropped by the goaltender in Cameron, but he was able to keep it from going in the net. Van Mullen across the boards, down in the corner to Vogel. Vogel behind the back, over to Hagerman. Junior Mounties keep it still. Hagerman over to Tardy. Tardy shot saved between the legs by Cameron. Van Mullen still has it. He fires a shot. It's deflected. Gets his own rebound. It is going to be launched away for an icing. Man, what an attack there.
Yeah, that was a very good attempt on the offensive possession by the junior Mounties. Just shot after shot after shot, putting the goalie of the Long Island Gulls in an awkward position right now.
Junior Mounties have the momentum and they have it in their own zone. Luke Isaacs wins the faceoff, passes over to Watson. Watson fires and is deflected into the netting.
Impressive face-off win there by the junior Mounties. Let's see if they can do it again.
So now another face-off, and it's going to be Isaacs again at the point. This time the Gulls are going to win the face-off and try to get out of the zone and end this relentless momentum. McCaffrey's tripped in front of the net. Isaacs, he loses control. What a golden opportunity that would have been. DeFeo now takes advantage, feeds the pass over and then gets it back. He's hit along the boards. Gulls are going to mount to attack. The fired shot rattles along the boards. And the Mounties are going to get comeback now and lose control. Back and forth they go. That was Manakia on the breakaway. Couldn't quite keep control. Now here come the Gulls. Skips along the boards. Cugino was carrying it out. And the Mounties get a hard hit to keep possession. Watson gets it over and it's going to drift into the neutral zone. McCaffrey fires it along the boards. Peterson sets up Watson. Watson trying to escape the zone. Here comes Watson into the neutral zone. Can't quite get it past Miskolaski. Cohen out in front, feeds a pass to Serrata, and it's no good. Mounties on the attack now. Charging now behind the net are the Mounties, and they lose control. That was Tardy on that charge. Tardy again now. Feeds it. Kearney. And now the Gulls get it back. Mikowski fires along the boards. Peterson feeds it to his teammates. And here come the Mounties again. Bromley gets smothered, and there's going to be a stoppage.
Impressive back-to-back pressure going both ways by the Junior Mounties and Long Island Eagles. Just everything from their hard hits to how much shots they have they shot on the goalie. It's just been constant pressure.
Absolutely. Thanks for that analysis. As there's going to be a face-off here. Beatty's struggling for it, and it's going to go the way of the Gulls. Gulls launch an offensive, but it's immediately stopped. Bolduc skips it into the zone. Here comes the attack. A shot fired, but saved. That was Woods falling as he took the shot, but Cameron was able to smother it. What an attempt there from Brian Woods.
That was an amazing attempt by Brian Woods. Just the way how he almost got that in too, though, but props to the goalie of the Long Island Gulls for saving that, though, but it would have been cool to see a shot where the player falls down and they still make it in, Andrew.
One of the exciting plays you could get in this sport. As Bolduc's going to get a hold of it, he's going to take a shot, but it rattles along the boards. Mounties get it back. Woods behind the net. Skips by a defender, shoots it off of Cameron. Oh, that almost slipped through a crevice. And there's going to be a whistle.
A face mask was broke from a player's helmet, Andrew.
That has to be what it was. This has been a chippy affair. You said it earlier, and we've seen some sticks go flying, and now we're seeing the face masks are now the latest casualty of this bloodbath. Face off won by the Junior Mounties. It's Buffon, who's immediately attacked by the Gulls, and they're going to do a good job of slipping it. That was Seja with Sikia into the zone. Mikolaski takes the shot, and what a save by Peterson. Gulls on the rebound. Can't get it up, but Peterson just made one of the best goal saves we have seen all afternoon, but he's not out of the woods yet. He has to smother this one out in front, and the whistle is blown. What a sequence for Grady Peterson, the Mounties goalie, to prevent this one from going the way of the Gulls.
And as you saw, physical activities right in the background. Line changes are coming up for the Junior Mounties and the Long Island Gulls.
So it'll be a face-off now deep in the Long Island zone. It's going to be won by Mount St. Charles, who takes it up, fires deep into the neutral zone. It is gathered by Mikolaski. Van Molen's going to try to chase this down, but it's immediately going to be whistled, presumably offsides. 2:48 left to go in the first. Mounties and Gulls even at 1. It's going to be a face-off now in the Junior Mountie zone. Vades at the point, Woods behind him. And Woods is going to chip it over to Gray, who takes a shot. It's deflected immediately. Kobe Francis deep in there as well, and Long Island's going to get a hold of it. Woods over, out in front of Vades, who takes a shot, but it's saved by Cameron. Ryan Cameron has been impressive for Long Island. He just prevented the Mounties from an impressive shot there by Francis, or Vades, excuse me. But the Junior Mounties really have taken over. So the Gulls have possession now, however. They're going to try to get it out, but Fitzgibbon intercepts their attack. McCaffrey chips it into the Long Island zone, where the Mounties are going to get it back. Cugino over to DeFeo. DeFeo can't corral a pass. The Junior Mounties are going to escape here, at least temporarily. Mounties escape. Puck drifts into the neutral zone. And the Gulls are going to try to escape. Instead, it's Fitzgibbon. Fires a pass over to Watson. Watson retreating. Skips it past the defender, but the puck is going to go loose. Here comes Cohen all alone. The shot ricochets off the boards.
Amazing shot opportunity.
Now it's going to be Isaacs. Isaacs in the neutral zone. Fires along the boards. Cameron behind the net. Chips it over. Coming out on the attack for the Gulls is Cohen. Cohen loses control. He's out in front now. Spinning, firing, and it's another save by Peterson. Puck goes a mile high. And the Mounties are going to pick up the remnants and try to get it into their own zone with less than a minute to play now here in the first.
Amazing play by, just amazing back and forth play by both teams.
Absolutely. It has been an impressive battle here so far as the Mounties are going to make a few switches here. You can see Vogel coming on with Tardy. Jackson Vades coming on the ice as well, alongside Brian Woods. Elliot Duguay, who has been impressive, and he is with Tardy. Tardy wins the face-off over now to Vogel. Vogel battling along the boards. 50 seconds to go. Mounties come across with it. It's Vades. Over to Duguay, back to Vades. Over in the point to Woods. Tries to set up a pass and it's lost to Long Island. Here come the Gulls now on a breakaway. Wasika, pass fired over the net. Oh man, they had a 3-on-2 there. But now it's going to be a breakaway for Woods. Woods has to spin to evade a defender. Goes back to Vades. Vades. Back to Woods. Woods over by the net. In the corner. Skips it over to Vades. Vades out in front and it's deflected off the stick of Samper. Now Duguay. Duguay evades the defenders. Takes the shot. It almost drifts into the net, but not quite enough. Vades wants the shot. He takes it. It's deflected as time expires. And that is how this thrilling period ends on the Fans Only Sports Network. What did you see from that?
Just a lot of back and forth action, a lot of shots, goals, aggressive action. A good hockey first period between both teams.
We saw 2 early goals and a lot of chippiness, penalties, and dazzling shots by the Mount St. Charles Junior Mounties and the Long Island Gulls, and we will have much more for you on the other side of this break here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back to Adelard Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, as the Junior Mounties face off against the Long Island Gulls, and they are locked in a tie game, 1-1. Tardy at the face-off point now, wins the face-off for the Junior Mounties. Duguay is going to take it behind the net. Duguay over to Vogel. Vogel charging into the zone. Backs up. Trying to look for help. Finds Woods. Passes it back to Vades. Over now. Back to Vades. And it's intercepted by the Gulls. Mikalski is stripped by Duguay. Duguay evades two defenders. Skips his way towards the net. And now goes back towards the zone line. Finds Woods, who takes a shot, setting up Vogel, and it's no good. Tardy along the boards now to Woods. It's skipped away back to Vates. Vates along the boards to Vogel. And the Gulls are going to get there, and the puck is going to skip back. Vates is going to get there, and there's going to be a stoppage there. 15:48 in the period, and already some close calls so far. There's going to be a face-off now in the Junior Mountie zone. Isaac at the point. He's got Keary and Van Nolen behind him. Wins the face-off, but the Gulls get there first. Terranova over to McCaffrey. McCaffrey takes a shot. It goes wide. DeFeo. Gugino. Now out in front is Terranova. He shoots it over the net. There's going to be a stoppage now. And once I figure out what that was, we will get that information to you. Looks like it might have been looked like it was minor interference against McCaffrey. Yes, interference is the call there on McCaffrey of Long Island. So a power play opportunity for the Junior Mounties. DeFeo can't win the face-off. Watson has it stripped from him by DeFeo, and he is prevented from having a shorthanded breakaway by Kearney. A little close for comfort there, but now he's going to get another chance, and he is going to set up Terranova, who shoots just wide. DeFeo passed it as he was falling, and now there's going to be a tripping call, delayed call, so they're going to pull the goalie. Goals to DeFeo, who was tripped Bobby Orr-esque. But they're going to try to get it before even needing the penalty. DeFeo out in the corner. Behind now. Finds a teammate. And the Gulls are still preventing this delayed call. Puck drifts loose now. Cohen. Back to Terranova in front of the empty net. Cohen waiting for Serrano. He's going to take the shot himself, and it is saved by Peterson. And now is when this one will become even. 14-21 now. 49 in the Gulls penalty, but Kearney heads to the box, so it's going to be even strength now.
Both teams now have an even advantage after the Junior Mounties have got that penalty, as you just saw very earlier.
So now another wasted chance for the Junior Mounties. We're going to win the face-off now. 4-on-4 play now. It's going to be intercepted by the Gulls. Usikia. Mikulski. Samper. Back to Usika. Samper takes a shot. It's gloved by Peterson. No trouble there. So 23 seconds left on the McCaffrey penalty. Then the Gulls will have an advantage. There's 1:35 left in that other penalty.
Both teams right now, they go back and forth at each other with penalties. Goals so far, we're tied. Both teams are in it to win it today. And both teams are not going to let each other get 1 point ahead of each other, Andrew.
Absolutely. Mounties take it out from behind their own zone. It's going to drift and become an icing immediately. So play starting to slow down a little bit after that torrid pace we were going in the first period. But in 10 seconds, Long Island's going to have an advantage.
Yes, now it's time for maybe, you never know, maybe one-man advantage could lead to the Gulls having another goal.
Face-off won by the Junior Mounties. DeGuy over to Tardy. Tardy charging the zone now. Tardy over to a tripping and falling DeGuy. Or excuse me, no, that is Menachia. Menachia charging now. And the penalty on McCaffrey is over, so this becomes a power play for Long Island.
It's now Long Island, they have a great opportunity here, 5-on-4. Now they're going to draw something up to see what they're going to do. From behind the net, Gulls bring it up.
Mikulski evades a defender, over to a shot taken, they score! Long Island buries the puck to tie this one up, or to take the lead, excuse me. The power play goals coming in huge for Long Island. It's 2-1 here in the second.
That was one huge goal, as you just saw there, ladies and gentlemen. That was insane.
Well, it was a setup, and then the goal scorer looked like Lisikia fell towards the net and he chipped it in. So now the Gulls are up 2-1. Sobler now over to Gugino. Scuffle in the corner now. Vates trying to come up with it. This one's going to skip by Watson. Peterson comes out of the net to hand it over to Watson. Vates trying to set someone up, no one's home. Cohen instead takes it. Cohen stripped by Caleri. And the Gulls are going to take it back. Caleri trying to find it. Puck goes a mile high and it's going to be whistled dead.
A nice back and forth action pace in this game so far, leading up to the middle half of the second period. This game has been very fast-paced today, Andrew.
Absolutely, these two teams pushing each other to the limit. So 2-1 Long Island. Scuffle here in the neutral zone. Mounties come up with it. Vogel behind the net. Over to Tardy. Tardy to Vogel. Over to Hagerman. He has Buffon. He passes Buffon. Over now in front of the net. It's going to get lost in the shuffle. Buffon backing up. It's going to skip behind the Long Island net. Terranova skips it behind. Buffon gets a handle on it. Thomas Mack on the ice now. He skips it deep. Kobe Francis, who had that goal earlier on. Wrestling for control of both teams. Here comes McCaffrey. McCaffrey charging into the zone. He is smothered immediately by Connor Watson. McCaffrey gets it back. And instead it's interrupted by Francis. Francis to Watson. Watson coming into the zone now. He has Woods out in front. Francis pinned in his own corner. And McCaffrey's going to come out with it now for Long Island. Long Island mounting an attack now. Walters to McCaffrey. Back to Walters, who takes the shot, saved by Peterson. Walters now over to Terranova. Terranova backhander saved by Peterson. Watson now trying to get control again. And Francis is going to help them get it out. Vates trying to escape. It's in the Mountie zone now. Vates avoiding the offside. Has to head into the neutral zone. But that time they're going to get a little too tripped up along the line and it's going to be offsides.
Just a basic back and forth play action. Now we're going to have a puck drop right in the warning circle. Farther towards us, it will be right near the mount bench.
A lot of Mountie fans here, and they would love to see an equalizer here in this second, but the Gulls have possession. Instead, it's interrupted by Van Mullen. Van Mullen knocked to his feet. He's going to get some help from a teammate. Looked like it was Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon now chasing with Isaacs. Manakia trying to get it. There's Van Mullen wrestling for control. Isaac back to Fitzgibbon, and it's lost to Sirota. Sirota loses control. Junior Mounties get it, and it's going to get blown dead.
$8:59 left to go in the second half. Both teams have so far had back-to-back goals on each other and a lot of hits and a lot of aggressive action. What do you think, Andrew, so far?
Well, I think it's like you've been saying, high-paced hockey, back-and-forth game, but I think the Junior Mounties need to take advantage of their next opportunity that they get in the zone, because they couldn't score on a few of those power plays early on, and it's costing them here as they're down 2-1, and now the Gulls have possession, trying to get in the zone. They're going to have to retreat now. Over to Chabriere, loses control. Now it's going to be Manakia, who is knocked down. Another battle for control here in the neutral zone. Walters along the backboards to Peterson. Peterson chips it away. Fitzgibbon trying to get control. Instead, it's going to be a shot by Lasikia that just rattles off the post. So man, inches from scoring there was Lasikia.
Impressive shot opportunity there. Unfortunately, it hit the bar, Andrew. That player must be feeling some type of way because he couldn't get that goal, Andrew.
Now Lasikia was inches away from giving his team a 3-1 lead. Instead, it's still 2-1, but they've got it in their zone. DeFeo is going to take the face-off here for Long Island, and he's going to give it up to Mack. Kaleri chips it along the boards, finds Woods. Woods alone, but he loses control. Back and forth we go here. It's been a lot of this constant giveaways in the neutral zone here in the second. As the puck now goes flying, Mack is going to try to chase it down before any goal can get there. DeFeo now has control. He's out in front. Passes over to McCaffrey, and it's saved by Peterson. McCaffrey gets it back. He is smothered behind the net. Mikulski now along the boards. McCaffrey trying to get it. Instead, Mack trying to chip it away. Woods. Mikulski now fires wide to McCaffrey, who's waiting behind the net. Back in the point, a long shot is smothered. Mack gets it. Now on the attack are the junior Mounties. Kaleri. Now a shot on goal is no good, swatted away. Now Brown on the attack. Passes over to DeFeo, who shoots it over the net. Brown gets control again. Smothered by Mounties. Kaleri now trying to mount an attack to try to tie this one up behind the net. Players go flying. Woods gets the puck. Over to Kearney. Kearney! A dribbler shot is caught by Tardy, who's stuck in his own corner. Tardy now comes out in front to Kearney in the point. A long shot, no good. But it's Woods who takes a shot over the net. Van Mullen's turn now to get the puck. He gets it over to Kearney. Kearney out in front, shot wide of the net. Vogel's trying to get there. Now it's Van Mullen who's trying to fend off a goal and keep this possession going. Van Mullen wrestled by DeFeo. It's going to be Tardy. Tardy chips it to the boards where Vogel tries to get there. The puck goes flying and it's going to go all the way back. And icing's actually going to get waved off here. Kearney fighting for control now. Goals have it out in front. A shot while falling is Walters. No good. Spinning shot now. No. And it's going to drift long. Who's going to get there first? Sobler. Fought by Vogel. Vogel trying to make something out of this. Hagerman can't corral it. And now here comes Long Island. Walters behind him to Zakia. Bulldog trying to stop it. It's stopped along the side of the net. Bulldog rustling for control. Buffon tries to get it now. Vates over to Vogel. Hagerman chases down his opponent. Back and forth we go. Attacks back and forth. Walters misses a shot there. A shot along the boards now by the Mounties. Trying to find his Hagerman. He's going to launch it deep for an icing.
Just a bunch of back and forth action all night today. A lot of chippy action, a lot of amazing plays to come out of this game. This is one of my favorite games that I've done all year so far, Andrew, and we haven't even left Adler Arena yet.
No, we are not even out of the second period, my friend. Buckle up. This thing has a long way to go and could stay on the top of your list for a long time if it continues at the pace it's been going. Windwer can't corral that one. Woods chasing it down. Woods trying to create an attack. Instead, it's going to go to DeFeo. DeFeo loses control. Woods on them like a dog. Terranova gets the loose puck. Trying to find help. Shots taken by himself. It's going to be deflected. McCaffrey getting bullied along the boards. And it's going to drift away. Windwer. Stripped now by Francis. Picks his pocket. Francis trying to create an opportunity, and it's going to be ruled offside because Tuguay had a foot behind the blue line. Oh man, they do not like that call.
Yeah, that wasn't the greatest call, as we just saw right there. No, but we are the officials, so we can't make up those calls. So
I can tell you the junior Mounties weren't too pleased with it. It's going to be the first line out. Vates, Woods, Francis, all out on the ice right now, and Connor Watson is going to be the one to come out with the puck. He's going to skim it along the boards where the goals are going to get it. It's Cohen. Over now, Woods trying to get a stick on it. He can't. Here comes the attack. Mikulski fires next to the net, tries to get his own rebound, but Peterson smothers it first. What a heads-up stop there by the goalie, Grady Peterson.
Yes, impressive stop by the goalie there. But what an amazing opportunity there by the offense, though. But the brick wall of Peterson of the Junior Mounties is denying all the shots, Andrew. Good job by Peterson.
Peterson's been spectacular. Really, this game could easily be 3 or 4 to 1, but Peterson has been tremendous. He's going to need to be tremendous here. As there's an attack out in front by Long Island. It's a block by Van Mullen. Used the body to block that, and he did. Long shot from the blue line goes into the net, and we'll get another whistle. Lucas Van Mullen just prevented a shot there.
Yes, amazing job by the defense on preventing that shot, I meant. My apologies there. Puck drop between the Junior Mounties and the Long Island Gulls.
Face off won by the Gulls who take a shot. It's a deflector saved by Peterson.
Brick wall Peterson doing it again. He's let a couple shots in, 2 shots in. But besides that too, Peterson has been good all night, Andrew. Props to him and the Junior Mounties.
Face off won by Van Mullen. Van Mullen fighting for control. He gets a handle on it. Spinning. Trying to evade the defense. The Junior Mounties need to get it out of the zone now. Fitzgibbon's going to give chase now. A pair of Junior Mounties can't strip Walters, who's charging now. Feeds it over. It's blocked again by Van Mullen. Kearney over to Van Mullen. Backhander to Fitzgibbon. Long Island puck, a shot on net is saved again by Peterson. Isaacs comes up with it now. Back to the Gulls. Shot fired and caught by Peterson again. What a run for Grady Peterson. The Calgary native has been unstoppable late in the second.
Yes, the Calgary native too is putting on a show tonight. Impressive saves. I should say saves by him all night.
Gugino, Serrata, Sobler, all on the ice now for Long Island. Vates counters at the faceoff. He's going to lose the faceoff. One-on-one breakaway back and forth. And oh, it's saved by Peterson. Serrata tries to get control now. Vates fighting for control. Cohen out in front waiting for somebody to come up with this. He's going to skip into the stands, and what another save by Grady Peterson.
Just been back-to-back saves for Grady Peterson, Andrew. Junior Mounties need to figure out something before a goal could possibly land. They got 2:29 left to go.
Serrata and Vates battle, and it's going to be won by the Junior Mounties, finally getting out of the zone now. It's going to be a whistle, probably offsides there. Nico Bromley came out with that, the Hebron, Connecticut native. What an exciting end to this period it has been so far.
It's been a great back and forth action so far. Puck drop. Junior Mounties has won.
Junior Mounties winning this one. Bromley over now. Finds Mack. Now it's Vates. Vates resets. Fires deep. Almost had Caleri, who deflected it into the netting over by the legion of Mount St. Charles fans here.
Impressive block there by the goalie. Good reaction, good reaction, good timing to make that block with the stick.
Tardy's gonna have the face-off here. He's got Vogel, he's got Watson. Does he have a goal? Instead, it's a giveaway to the Gulls. Zaja, shot just wide. Wisika, another shot saved by Peterson. And it's gonna go wide out in front. Gugino, over out in front of deflection, is saved by Peterson. That was Zaja on the attempt. Long Island pressure mounting here. But Peterson is relentless. Another attack. Cheers rising here, 1:32 to go in the period. DeFeo tries to set up there, no. Wisika, glove save, Peterson. What more can we say about this man?
Grady Peterson has been on fire all night for the Junior Mounties, making save after save after save after save, Andrew.
That one off the glove. Tremendous effort by the 6-foot Calgary native. He's gonna need a little bit more as they're still down 2-1. 1:18 to go. Skimmed along the boards. DeFeo now, stripped by Van Molen, who picks the pocket, and now's a chance for the Junior Mounties, but the shot is gonna go wide from Kearney. Oh, he had a chance to set up a pass, and he shot it just wide for icing.
It's just unfortunate. The Junior Mounties, they'll do it again, and this time they'll do it probably perfectly.
DeFeo, McCaffrey, Mikelski out for the Gulls, trying to create another attack. DeFeo comes up with it. Van Molen behind the net now, chased by McCaffrey. Van Molen tries to escape. He hands it off to his teammate there in Kearney. And it's stripped, and the puck goes a mile high, and it's going to be whistled dead. 50 seconds to go here in the period. Beautiful Adelard Arena.
50 seconds to see the last of both teams for this period. A lot of back and forth action. You never know, maybe a team could score a goal or do something big.
Walters is going to have the face-off here. Vates against him, players falling left and right, and it's going to be the Junior Mounties who come up with it. It's Woods. Woods fires it deep. It's Francis who recovers it. Out in the corner, he's dogged by some defenders. Over is Woods now, trying to tie this one up. Over to Vates, who tries to set up Francis, but it's no good. Here comes Long Island. And Kearney with an aggressive attack there, and it's whistled. So we're going to have a face-off here in the neutral zone. Walters is going to face off against Browley, and the Junior Mounties are going to win.
Puck board along the boards. Puck battle along the boards. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a stalemate over there.
And that will be it for the second period. A lot of back and forth action today. Junior Mounties 1, Long Island Gulls 2. We'll be back after Mr. Zamboni cleans up the ice. Stay tuned live only on Fans Only Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Fans Only Sports Network. An exciting one it has been so far here at Adelard Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. The Long Island Gulls hold a 2-1 advantage over the Junior Mounties. And Jake, what are you expecting here in the third?
A lot of physical action. A lot of physical action on both sides of the puck today.
A lot of physical action. My apologies about that. Technical difficulties, though, but a lot of physical action. A lot of shots on the net. And a lot of hard hits, Andrew.
Oh, I would have to agree. Andrew Fiore here, play-by-play alongside Jake LaMancha as we start the third. And the story of the end of that second period was Grady Peterson's performance in net for the Junior Mounties. And he was just unstoppable. You couldn't get anything by him.
Yes. Yes, so far the Gulls are the superior team. Unless if the Mounties draw it up something while we were in break. Never know. The sport of hockey, the league can always change.
Well, it's a momentum-based sport, that is unquestioned. And the Gulls had a lot of momentum at the end of that one, but they could not add to that lead, which remains 2-1 in favor of Long Island. And here we go for the third period of action. 2-1 Gulls to score. The Mounties are going to look to try to come back into this one. It's the first line for both squads, DeFeo and Vates. Face off, and we are underway. Tugai finds Woods, who buries it along the boards on this freshly smoothed ice by the Zamboni. DeFeo is stripped. McCaffrey tries to get back. Here comes Woods with the chance. Woods shot fired and saved by Cameron. And it goes into the crowd.
Impressive save there by the goalie.
Definitely an impressive save for sure by Cameron. But it's still in the Mountie zone. Vates facing off against Walters. Puck goes flying back to Guy. Finds Vates. Vates over to Watson. Watson back to Vates. Vates to Woods. Woods out in front, tripping, falling, and he loses control. But Francis gets it, puck in front, and it's saved again. Wisika finds Zika. Wisika out in front now, and it is intercepted by Connor Watson, who takes it now, leading the charge. Finds Francis. Francis pivots, fires to Yates, who jinks it over to Watson, who scores!
Wow! Caught the goalie sleeping on that play. Amazing offensive play by the Junior Mounties. Everything was perfect on that play.
Vates found Francis, who found Watson. A beautiful setup. Watson was right there waiting for it. And he buries the equalizer with 16:02 left in a freshly tied game. Watson going top shelf, making the difference here. And it's already back in their zone. Coming out of it now is Tardy. So Francis has a goal and assist on this game. And Watson can add a goal to his ledger. Battles along the boards here, and the Junior Mounties are not giving this puck up. Tardy finds Hagerman. Rowley trying to fend off a goal, who's going to come out with it. And here comes the attack. He had Cohen out in front, but England tried to take it himself, and now Van Molen's going to take advantage of the mistake. Van Molen chips it along the boards. Cameron's going to fire it along the boards where he's going to find a goal. Manakia trying to attack. Isaacs with them as well. Van Molen. And it's stripped by Isaacs, but Cohen's going to take it out. Buffon is going to chase this behind the net. Submits to Van Molen. Buffon into the neutral zone. Has Fitzgibbon. He has Manakia, but he has to go find the puck as it drifts loose. Here comes McCaffrey. McCaffrey charging. DeFeo out in front. Makes a defender miss, but he misses the net there, and the puck goes wild into the neutral zone. Windwer finds DeFeo. DeFeo to Windwer. Windwer into the zone where Peterson chips it over to Mack. Mack finds the body of Fitzgibbon. Puck drifts over to center ice. Terranova trying to attack, takes a shot, and it's deflected wide. Isaacs buries it out of the corner. It's Fitzgibbon along the board, back out, where it's going to be corralled by Gugino, who finds McCaffrey, but Mack interrupts it. Mack behind the net now, finds Caleri. Gugino bumped by Tardy. McCaffrey's going to fire it, and it's a can of corn for Peterson, who picks it out of the air. Caleri tripping and falling, no call. Tardy, he has Browley out in front, but it's going to be lost to the goals. Zaja fires it into the zone, and Connor Watson, the goal scorer, is going to try to get it behind the net. The defenseman had a goal just about 3 minutes ago. Pass almost goes directly to the goals, and say Caleri's going to bring it out into the zone. Puck loose. Caleri fires to nobody, and the Gulls are going to take it away. Sobler gets it. Sobler looking for help. He takes the shot. Peterson deflects it. Walters gets the rebound now. Walters along the board. It's buried out. That was number 16, Dugai, who takes it. Sobler fires for icing. So we have a freshly tied up game here, Jake.
It's anybody's game so far. So far, both teams in this third period, just for the, 6 minutes and 30 seconds of the third period, they've just been going back and forth at each other.
Face-off taken by the Gulls, and the Mounties get it back. Vates back trying to find Woods. Woods can't corral it. Vates is going to try to get it himself. Instead, the Gulls have a rush. Broken up now by number 26, Kobe Francis, and it's going to go to the boards where Peterson's going to knock it out. Woods has it. Tierney over to Vates. Vates rushing along the corner. He's going to lose control. Bolduc over to Yates. Vates trying to find Woods. Instead, he finds a goal, but it's interrupted by Francis. Francis fighting for control now. Bolduc takes a long shot, but it's swatted away by Cameron. Puck goes in front of the net, and it's going to be a Long Island puck. Brown deflects it, but Kearney gets it back. Francis now in the neutral zone. Francis rushing. Survives an attack. Takes it in front of the net. Chipped over by Woods, and it is deflected by Cameron. Vates now evades Mikelski, but the Gulls get it back. Glove stop there is going to stop the clock at 11:18.
That is a very costly penalty for the Junior Mounties. 2 minutes can change a game, Andrew.
What'd you see there on the penalty?
A tripping call. That's 2 minutes. 2 minute minor.
That is costly as you remove one of your best players from the ice. What are you expecting here out of this power play for the Gulls?
A lot of shots for the Long Island Gulls. A lot of big pressure coming up for the Junior Mounties defense.
Face-off still undetermined, and it's going to go in favor of the goals, but the puck drips away. Mikelski gets it. He has Samper. Samper now retreating. Mounties keeping heavy pressure here. McCaffrey gets it. He loses control, and Buffon is going to take advantage and rush him. Samper has it in neutral ice. A minute and a half to go here on the power play for Long Island. 2-2 game here with about 10 minutes to go in the game. Samper rushing now. Walters to Terranova. Terranova by the point, rushing the net, takes the shot. It's off of Peterson's blocker, and it's going to skip all the way back. What a save there from Peterson.
Yes, Peterson is doing his thing, saving all the pucks that are coming towards him.
Goals killing a lot of time here. This power play's halfway over. McCaffrey in a rush. McCaffrey takes a shot. He goes along behind the boards trying to find Terranova. Terranova loses control. Mounties are going to come up with it and fire it down to kill some more clock. It's going to go as an icing. What have you seen so far from this kill?
What I've seen is a lot of pressure, a lot of shots from the Long Island Gulls. Just constant pressure, which so far this game, since the Gulls have been on power plays, they've known how to put pressure on the Junior Mounties.
Junior Mounties come up with it, fire along the boards. Gulls are going to interrupt it. Here come the Gulls. Lisica. Lisica over to DeFeo. DeFeo to Gugino. Gugino finds Mikelski, who shoots and scores! Yet another power play goal, this time off the stick of Mikelski, and the Gulls are right back on top. It's 3-2.
Constant pressure. This is what happens when you have constant pressure and a goal falls in.
All 3 goals from Long Island have been on power plays, and you predicted that that would be a costly one.
Yeah.
For the Mounties.
Now, if the goals just play good, play smart, they could win this game against the Junior Mounties.
Gulls definitely need to play some conservative hockey here with 9:49 to go. Call for a switch here. Fitzgibbon is going to take the face off. The puck's going to go all the way down behind the Gulls net. These teams have gone back and forth. It's been Gulls, Mounties, Gulls, Mounties, Gulls.
It's just been an aggressive game today, Andrew. Both teams came here to win, and that's why this game has been aggressive.
Monaco buried along his own corner there. Finds Duguay. Duguay takes a shot. It's deflected by Lisica. Whiffing on it now are the Mounties, and the Gulls are going to launch another attack. Not if Watson has anything to say about it. Watson over to Duguay. Duguay over to Menachia. Losing control in the neutral zone are the Mounties, and it's going to go back to the Long Island. Walters rushing over to Zico, who shoots and misses wide. Fitzgibbon along the boards has Isaacs with him. Isaacs is going to try to get this from Windwer, who's going to take it himself. Here comes Terranova. Terranova weaving through some defenders, chips it along behind the boards, but the Mounties are going to get there first. Peterson fends off Chabnier. As the Mounties try to retreat, there's no goalie in front of the net as Peterson had to go out for his stick. Gulls couldn't take advantage, but now they have the puck. DeFeo out in front, and it's chipped away, and it's into the neutral zone. Windwer is going to get there first. That was Chabrier, excuse me. Big hit along the boards. Peterson to Van Mullen. Big shot on goal is deflected wide. Englund takes a shot now, blocked again. Van Mullen fighting for control, and the puck goes into the neutral zone. Mikelski has to buried out, and that's a big hit by Browley. Anglin behind the net, fended off by DeFeo. Cohen gets it now. Cohen, Woods is able to take him down. Woods now taken down himself. Calibri, fans want to call on the Woods hit. Instead, there's no whistle. It's going to be a stoppage in play now.
And now we have some physical activities right over there. Two players are getting into it, being separated.
Looks like it's Cohen and Woods. Definitely about that hit, I'd have to assume, Jake.
Yeah, that. Teammate sticking up for his own teammate, as you just saw there. And now a timeout has been called by the Junior Mounties. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
We are back here as the Junior Mounties get it deep in the zone. Deep shot saved there by Cameron, who was only allowed 2 goals here in this one. And now it's stripped. Wasikia out in front, takes the shot, is blocked now by Batone. Another shot saved by Peterson. And we'll get another stoppage here. Gulls have another chance here, Jake. Is it? Okay. Here come the Junior Mounties. It's going to be buried along the boards behind the net. Haberman over to Watson. Haberman behind the net. Over to Vogel. Duguay waits for it. He can't corral it. McCaffrey's going to lead a charge now. Here comes McCaffrey. All alone. Passes over to Terranova, and it just is deflected. Man, that looked like a 2-on-1 breakaway to save the game. Here come the Gulls. Terranova chips along the boards. Duguay takes it in the neutral zone. Duguay taken down by Gugino, and it's going to be a penalty. Gugino takes down Duguay, giving the Mounties a late power play. Jake, what is the strategy here?
It can go in 2 ways. One, this could be an important part of the game, and if they don't get this goal, they could lose. Or 2, they could score the goal, send it into overtime, and eventually win it. this power play is very important to the Junior Mounties, and I'm excited to see what they do.
Fitzgibbon. Now Watson back at the blue line looking for his second goal. It's deflected. Finding it is Isaacs. Isaacs back to Watson. Watson loses control and it's going to be Gulls puck. Sirota stuffed by Kearney. Watson gets it back. Leading the charge now, he has Francis. Francis trying to evade defenders. Back by the blue line. Swarmed by Cohen. Isaacs through the legs of Kearney, and they're going to have to reset here to avoid an offside. Taking it out is Isaacs. And he is immediately and blatantly slashed. Man, Lysica just swung his stick and chopped him down like a tree, and it's going to be a 5-on-3.
That is another costly. That isn't good. Everything that could go wrong for the Gulls right now is happening.
Have you seen a more blatant tripping call?
Yes, this is a good play opportunity. They have so far 3 minutes and 17 seconds left on their power play on the 5-3. They have 3 minutes and 17 seconds just to do something, Andrew. Put it in the net. And as I was talking about that, the Mounties have called a timeout. We'll be back after word from our sponsors.
Welcome back, Andrew Fiore, Jake LaMancha, and this is a big moment. 5-on-3, what have you got, Jake?
This is the opportunity that the Junior Mounties need. Puck drop. Junior Mounties in the back.
And Vogel's going to take it out now. Vates into the neutral zone. Woods just barely saving it from going into the neutral zone. Here comes Vogel. Vogel looking for options out in front. Makes a defender miss. Hands it off to Duguay. Back to Vogel. Vogel back forth. Finds Woods. Woods to Vates, and he can't take the shot. Duguay now is going to take it out along the right side. Duguay to Woods. Woods takes it out. Back to Duguay. Duguay to Vogel. Vogel finds Vates out in front of block. Duguay's going to have it out in front. Makes a man miss. Backhand pass to Vogel, who finds Vates out in front, setting up Tardy, and it was a diving block by number 13 for Long Island. Vates immediately gets it back in the zone, but it's going to be offsides.
Props to the Long Island goalie. Making back-to-back saves, even though that both players that shot on him from the Junior Mounties were ready to shoot a slap shot at the net. That was impressive. Puck drop getting set for the Junior Mounties and the Long Island Gulls. Junior Mounties won. Passing it back forward. Junior Mounties back in the backfield. Back in the neutral zone. Back towards the front of the ice.
Over here is Duguay, who takes a shot just wide of the net. Vates. Puck skims up and it is called dead. 39 seconds to go one of the penalties has already expired here.
Yes, 39 seconds for the Junior Mounties to even do something. You never know, Andrew. This is a game where the underdogs rise, Andrew. You never know what can happen.
Cohen tries to find Sirota. Sirota might actually come up with this anyway. Mounties chants rise here at Adelard Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Here comes Woods. Woods back and forth, takes a shot, it's deflected. Woods back in front, taking a shot now is Vogel, and it is smothered by Cameron. Oh, that was almost the game here, Jake.
Yes, so close but so far away.
3:06 to go here in the period. 14 seconds left on the penalty on Lissica.
14 seconds left to go. The Junior Mounties have a great chance to do something.
Smothered now off the face-off, and Haberman's going to come out of it. Hagerman out in front of the net and smothered by a swarm of goals.
And the penalty has expired.
Watson's going to take it out now. Hagerman. I thought had it. I don't know where it went, Jake. Oh, it got buried in the back of his equipment there.
Back of the hockey pants. Weird situation, Andrew.
Gets a shrug out of Hagerman. Not something you see every day, but you see something new every time you call a game. Cameron chips it behind the boards. Lissica freshly out of the box, launches it down. Watson's going to get there. Walters. Excuse me, that was Francis now. Kearney. And it's given away. Here come the goals on the rush. Zaka has Gugino. He's going to take the shot. Somebody saved by Peterson.
Off the head, too.
Off of his head. Lissica along the boards. 1:56 to go. Zaka gives it away to Francis. Francis has Hagerman. Fired deep, and it's chipped away by Cameron.
Impressive, 1:40 left to go. Impressive game so far, Andrew. Everything about this game, from the aggressive tone, and now players from the Mounties are going up to the ref, advocating. Now the ref is going to the other ref, to the line judge actually, and now the face-off has been moved to the offensive zone for the Mounties, Junior Mounties, I bet.
Bates at the face-off circle. First line out for the Junior Mounties. Guy waits for the shot, tries to feed it in the zone, and he does! Tie game off the stick of Woods. Minute 34, late heroics from Guy and Woods. We are all tied up.
Wow! The goals could have won. But now the Junior Mounties are back at it again. There's life inside of the Junior Mounties hockey game today.
What a late goal there. You saw the guy had it. He fed it through a hole full of players right in the crowd, and Woods found it and deflected it in. Overrated chance here as the score is 3-3 at Adelard Arena. Minute 28 to go. The teams have traded goals back and forth this whole evening. Are we destined for overtime, or does somebody have the game winner and score in the next minute 25?
A miracle tonight at Adler Arena would be magical.
DeFeo loses the faceoff to Guy. Finds Woods again. Francis is going to race Gugino for it. DeFeo has it. Here comes Terranova rushing. And Watson. Right towards the fan section, which are right up against the glass. Blocked shot by Vates. DeFeo. Terranova now trying for it. It's going to be scooped by the Mounties. Less than a minute to go here at Adelard. A line change for the junior Mounties. DeFeo loses control. Vogel races him for it. He's going to have it deep, looking for help. Has Hagerman. Hagerman over to Tardy. Shot by Kearney is blocked by McCaffrey. Van Molen. Loses control. Out in front now is Mikuleski, and it's a save by Peterson with 11 seconds to go. Peterson just saved the game.
I wouldn't say save just yet. Too soon. Too soon, Andrew.
Too soon. It might be, but the fans are ready to push over the glass and spill on. Another save by Peterson. Is shot away. Peterson's late heroics have seen there. Here comes Vates on a last second run, and it is blocked away, and the clock expires as we are headed to overtime here in the Ocean State. 3-3 is your score. We're going to take a break, and we will be back here with some overtime action on the Fans Only Sports Network. Welcome back here at Adelard Arena. We are all tied up. And we are getting set to go for the start of overtime. The fans are loud. The arena is loud. The players are loud, and they are amped to go. It's going to be 3-on-3 overtime. The players to start us off are Vogel, Tardy, and Dugai. And then it's McCaffrey, Mikelski, and looks like it's DeFeo, the last member of the Gulls here on 3-on-3 overtime. It'll be a 5-minute period to determine the winner of what has been a back and forth affair. DeFeo and Tardy at the face-off circle. And we are underway. It's going to be won by the junior Mounties. Dugai has to retreat. Chance rising here. Here comes Vogel. Vogel trying to find Tardy. Mikelski on him. Here comes Tardy rushing the net. He goes behind the net. Can't get it out in front. McCaffrey trying to start an attack for the Gulls. McCaffrey to Mikelski. He has one man to beat, but he has Peterson's glove that he can't overcome. Now it's a 2-on-1. Vogel, he's got Tardy, but has it stripped away by DeFeo. Mikelski's going to recover it now. DeFeo thinks he was tripped. They're calling for McCaffrey to get replaced by Lissica. Tardy comes off in exchange for Vates. And there goes Vogel off, and they're going to bring on Brian Woods. So it's Woods, Tagai, and Vates. Gulls seem to have some trouble figuring out what their plan here is. Fans aren't helping here either. Coming out is Mikelski. He has a pass over now to Lissica, who's all alone. It's a blocker saved by Peterson. Lissica tries to corral it again. It's the guy who comes up with it. Mikelski wrestling for control with Vates. Vates has it. Has Walters on him. Vates charging out of the neutral zone. Vates behind the net. Out in front. And it's lost to the Long Island Gulls. And they're going to take a second to regroup here. Gugino comes in for Mikelski. And Saja comes in as well. No changes for the Mounties. And that one's just going to be a deep icing, and the fans are loving it. They are hanging on the glass. 2:55 left to go here in overtime. Woods and Kearney come off. Connor Watson, who has a goal already, out with Tardy now. And it's Sirota and Seja alongside Kobe Francis. Puck drop, won by the Mounties. Here comes Francis. Francis passes over to Watson. Watson, what have you got? Misses it wide. Francis can't corral it, and the Gulls are going to come out with it. Gulls mounting an attack is broken up by Watson. Gugino can't get a handle on it. Sirota instead drifts it. Tardy's going to come up with it. He has Watson. Watson takes it behind the net. Gugino on top of him. Here comes Francis now. Watson deep to Tardy. Tardy, he has one man to beat. And that man beats him. Here come the Gulls on a 2-on-1 breakaway now. Gugino waits for the shot, but instead it's a game winner from Seja. Seja calls game, and the Long Island Gulls prevail in overtime. A 2-on-1 breakaway. Seja decided to take the shot himself and give the Gulls a long-awaited, hard-fought victory. Your final score here from the Fans Only Sports Network: Long Island 4, Mount St. Charles 3. For Jake LaMancha, this has been Andrew Fiore, wishing you a great night, and thank you for tuning in to the Fans Only Sports Network.